let's say you're working with YouTube embed code rather than the built-in video element in Bubble. And you'll quickly realize that it takes a little bit more work because your video has a set width. Even though my HTML element, let's take it right the way up to the edge, is near to 800 pixels across. When I take the embed code from YouTube, it sets a width here. And if you know that there is a set width that you want to use in your app, feel free, you can tinker with these values and see if you get the desired effect. But if you want it to be truly responsive, we have to take another step. And a quick YouTube search a quick Google search rather, came up with this website. And so I can take a video URL and I can paste it in, and it generates a different HTML code. And I can take that and I can paste it in there. And even in the editor, it shows that it's now edge to edge. I can hit preview. And there we go. My video now fills in the space around, it fills in the container. Just notice I have, and this can catch you out. Sometimes when you load in an HTML element, especially if it's set to default, you'll notice it contains padding. And that can stop you from getting the nice edge-to-edge effect. There we go. Now it is edge-to-edge with the box that the video is sat in. So how do I go about working with this HTML code? Well, the bit that makes the video unique is the video ID, which is just this part here. And I can insert dynamic data in so that this can become a template for any video. If I was to create a website that is beginning to look a little bit like YouTube. So I'd need to create a data type called video. And then I'm just going to add two fields. I'm going to add title and ID. Oh, what's auto-correct in there? Right. I'll fix that here. There we go. I don't want to auto-correct it. Right. So yeah. Two fields, title and ID. And I don't have a front-end form created, so I'm going to create an example of this data type in the back end. So new entry, eye of the tiger. And the video ID, which is just this bit here. Okay, and now at the moment, this page has got nothing dynamic about it, but we can make it dynamic, make it act like a template page really easily. So we're going to change the content type to the data type we created, video. I'm then going to make this a little bit larger. And instead of just saying videos, I'm going to say current page video title. And then in my container here in the HTML, I'm going to set just this bit to be dynamic. So current page video ID, and then if I hit preview, it loads in dummy data, at least for the text. It doesn't have any dummy data for the video ID, and that's because by hitting preview, it doesn't know which one of my videos to show. So Bubble just has a guess and a way of displaying your page's layout and content, but without actually inserting like a line from your database of video into the page. And so you get this sample text. In order to test the page we just built, I'm on another page and I've just created the button. And a different way to go about this, if you were to build out this whole part on your website, you'd probably set up a repeating group, and you'd have to repeating group list all of the videos in your database, and then by clicking on those, you'd go over to the video page. But for now, I've only got one video in there, so I've got this button, and I'm going to navigate to the video page, and I now need to decide which bit of data to send across. My database has only got one video in it, but Bobble still treats it like a list because I could have more than one video in there. So I'm going to do a search for video, and this would bring up all the videos in my database, but I only have one, and I have to put a single item in here, and because I only have one, I know it's going to be the first item. Now let's hit preview, and then view video. There you go. So now this page has got two elements that are dynamic. We have got the title being pulled across, and we have the eye of the tiger. To further demonstrate this, if I go back, just another random YouTube video, let's change our data. So I'm changing the video ID, and I'm changing the title. And I hit save. And then there we go. It's loading in the only video in my database, but it is making this page, which I've called embedding videos, it's making it dynamic, and it allows you to have greater control over how you embed videos in your page.